Hello and welcome to Friday Night Stories. Husband left me and our newborn baby for another woman. We've been married for 3 years. I'm 30, he's 34. I had a baby 6 weeks ago after giving birth. After giving birth, my husband was cold and so distant. I thought he needed time to adjust to the new normal, but turns out he was actually planning to leave us. 2 weeks ago, he said to me that it's not working out anymore and he doesn't want to be married to me. The news broke my heart. I kept asking him why he was doing this to our family, and his response was, "I can't pretend anymore." He took all his clothes and left 2 days after. I just had this gut feeling he was seeing someone else, so I got into his email and found hotel reservations. He brought her on vacation when I thought he was on a business trip. Searched her name on Facebook and saw him in the background of her pictures. Turns out this has been going on for a year. I'm so hurt dealing with this and taking care of a newborn baby. I've been crying all day for the past 2 weeks and have been delusional, thinking he will come back to us when he realizes he made a mistake. I texted him when I found out about the other women and he ignored me. Then hours later asked how our son was doing, so I blocked him. I have been feeling so lost. I have no appetite, haven't been eating. As a result, my milk supply is really low. I don't know what to do anymore. Relevant comments. A commenter: do you have family or friends who can help support you? I know you don't feel ready, but you need legal advice as to your entitlements. You need him to pay child support at the very least. The original poster responds: my parents have been really supportive. Original poster on if she is able to change the locks of the house. She responds: don't think I'm legally allowed to change the locks. June 25th, 2024. Update. This morning my husband came back saying he made a mistake leaving his family and wants to work things out. These past weeks have been so rough. I've cried myself to sleep many nights, all while taking care of her baby. I'm still hurting and feel even worse now that he's back. Coming back doesn't erase all the emotional stress he's caused me. He left me and our baby when we needed him the most. I'm so lost and confused. Relevant comments. A commenter asks, I wonder if she even knew he was married and or had a pregnant wife / new baby. I bet she recently found out, just my guess. Original poster. I think she knew. He told me he left her. I don't believe him. I actually sent her a message. I'm currently waiting on a response. Another commenter asks, you need to speak with a lawyer because him being in the house instead of you may work against you in the divorce if it matters. OOP responds, I asked him to leave and he refused, so I left instead. I spoke to an attorney. They said I can't stop him from staying in our home. OOP questioning if her husband was having a mental breakdown or not. She responds, if that's the case, he was having a mental breakdown even before I got pregnant. He was having an affair before I even got pregnant. and it all unfolded when I gave birth. Update: text messages from the other woman, June 26, 2024. Text with AP and I. This confirms he's a liar and has been lying to both of us. My previous post was very vague, so I thought I'd provide more detail. When my husband came back yesterday, he apologized and said it was a huge mistake. He admitted he wasn't thinking straight and would do anything to make things work between us. He wants to be here for me and our son, repeatedly asking what he needs to do to make things right. I told him I didn't want to see him right now and that it was best if he left, but he refused and kept begging to stay, saying he was sorry and calling himself an idiot who doesn't deserve me. I asked why he did this to us. He admitted he wasn't thinking clearly and said nothing to justify his horrible actions. Transcripts of the text. Or the other woman. It's me. I don't use Messenger, so I thought it would be better to text you for starters. Redacted. Told me y'all were separated and he started having a divorce process. The other woman again. I feel so stupid now believing him. Original poster responds: how long were y'all seeing each other and did you know about our son all this time? Other woman responds: I met him here at Starbucks where he paid for my coffee. That moment marked the beginning of our relationship. A few months ago, I discovered about the baby and decided to break things off. However, he insisted that it didn't mean anything and kept expressing his desire to be with me. The other woman responds: